Sorry, John. I'll ask you again. This task is in previous sprint.
Yep.
How can you see what sprint it is? Here. Okay. This sprint. And do you plan to finish it? No, I don't know who is assigned it.
It should just be up to the developer to go back and mark their tasks.
Yeah, but does developer know that he should back to the tasks and?
Yeah, they should.
Like
We talked about it a little bit of the last one. And if not,
and this went in 2 sprints, yeah?
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Please continue because please repeat. You said you talked
so
about
the developer, it's up to the developer to go back and mark their task as complete. But also, Lauren has a dashboard. That will, it's like that she works her way through. So as she works through user acceptance testing, she marks it as complete. But if Lauren marks user acceptance testing as complete and this is still in QA, that means it was done and the requested changes were good, and we are allowing it in. So she tries to, she doesn't like doing this, but she will message people and be like, hey, can you guys move your tasks along, move them, mark them as complete.
Mm-hmm. So is it possible that this task will be finished before UAT?
They should all be done before UAT because we can't do UAT before it's done.
So so correct way is like this task should go to complete and only then UAT is like allow it. Let's say. Okay. So probably need to push guys to go through.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Okay. And this in progress. And you said you leave it in both sprints?
Yeah, you need to bring it to both.
For example, let's find one.
One good, you can pick one of mine.
Kanban, let's see.
Yeah. So this one here, rotate.
I see here like both labels.
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
Let it sit in.
Everything.
It'll bake in.
Have it in a different way. No.
That's actually good enough. Let's stand up.
I do here.
Awesome. Yeah. So essentially, what was this meeting was about? What was this meeting was just kind of like about your role here, stuff like that, right? Like,
Yeah, I just want to know more about expectation.
Yeah.
Should I concentrate on something different or like how you see it? So.
So are there any things that you really kind of like enjoy here that you're more interested in, stuff like that? What kind of like makes sense for you? What do you like?
For me, like more interesting is how you manage the tasks, how you do all these things. I want to dive more into that with Lauren, with John. Like maybe I can improve something there or suggest something.
That's what I was thinking too. So maybe let's kind of focus on, now that you've been here for a few weeks with sprints and stuff like that, if you would even want to start taking over, well, we can load up the tasks, but then you can manage the sprints overall. So making sure people are on time, doing modifications, stuff like that.
Doing what modification?
Whatever suggestions you kind of think.
To have experiments.
Yeah, experiments, see what works better, stuff like that. But yeah, does that kind of...
So it would be okay because I understand that my vision is like okay, I need to dive into code, I need to do some tasks in R1, in R2 to know the code base, and also I will learn how the process works.
Yeah.
Because now it's much convenient for me, but still I have jobs with batch candidates, for example, or something is missing, but still like need one step further, like deeper there, but now it's much more clear.
Okay.
So my vision was like R1, R2, and then maybe deploy the part, like take with John together in one of the next sprints. But in parallel, like work more in how you manage things, how to manage tasks, and how you do the Scrum itself. Maybe I can have some suggestions and we can discuss. But what's the better way to discuss these things, like with you or with Lauren and
Probably
John?
with me. So how about do you have suggestions already, or do you want to kind of observe more, or what are your thoughts?
I have ideas.
Okay.
Actually, it would be nice if we can discuss them.
Okay.
Maybe just regarding ideas and to know your thoughts about what I have seen for this one sprint.
Mm-hmm.
But then probably if we can meet regularly.
Sure. Let's. How about we start meeting on Fridays? The Friday that we don't have all of our meetings, so the halfway Friday, and then we will introduce kind of new things on the following Friday.
Before. Yes.
Yeah. So then, how about let's do that. Let's book half hour, 45 minutes, and then we'll go through a list of suggestions, because I also don't want to change too many things at once.
No.
Things.
We try one thing to see how it works, and then probably. First, I want to discuss list why you did this and that, and is it okay to change it or try it another way? Because I had conversations with John, and he said, "Oh, we tried this, but it didn't work."
Yeah.
So that's why you already had some knowledge, but for me, it's better to dive again, maybe. Like story points to see how you did it and why they didn't work, for example.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's have a list for discussion and take probably one thing.
Sure, let's do that. And then, so how about your kind of focuses will be kind of like sprint, scrum, kind of improving that process for us?
What probably I enjoy most for now. But if it's okay for you, because I wanted to know your expectations, where to put efforts more, like, or where to looking forward. Because if you want me to be more in development, so I'll like move more there. But if it's okay for you to participate in some management or Scrum processes.
Let's do that. Let's do the management Scrum kind of sprint stuff, and then I'd still like you to maybe pick up 1 or 2 tasks to sprint, just to make sure you keep learning, getting a deeper understanding.
I need that. I need that. That's why I asked for this sprint shadowing and work with team.
Perfect.
And I need some tasks to be done for one. You'll tell me what.
I have a meeting with Tony this afternoon.
I need it for knowledge reason, but maybe you will also close something urgent for them. And then maybe R2 also, some tasks to that. With whom is better to talk? John, the first contact point regarding R1 and R2?
John for most of the things I think would be good. And then.
But for next week, whom is better to choose?
For like the sprint stuff?
For tasks, for R2 and R2, like code base.
So we'll get you kind of, you can just ask John for all the stuff. It's late as well, so he should have some time to help you.
Because he's on vacation next week, that's why I'm thinking.
Then honestly, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Lots.
Jeremy, not Dean, not Josh.
No, Jeremy's been here second longest. So he knows the code base. He knows R1 really well, and then he knows R2 quite well. So.
Okay, and maybe do you have any suggestions, like feedback for me, like what do you see more? Or
I think that
Is it
I
okay
really-
my pace?
Yeah, I think
I'm
the
doing
pace is
slower
good.
than
Yeah.
the tasks.
I think what's important for me is that you understand have like the process, and I want you to. I'd rather you understand well and then do a good job than
Okay.
go too quickly and then we'll have to like. It takes more
Yeah.
time after, right? So I want to just like
to
make
fix
sure.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
So I'd rather you have like a good base of like understanding.
So it's okay
Yeah,
for
pace
you
is
that
perfect.
I'm
Yeah.
doing this phase because I see that I'm slower than Roland in
Yeah.
code base.
Yeah, that's fine. But you're gonna be doing other stuff. You'll be doing sprints. You'll be doing kind of our Scrum stuff. So that's where I kind of like see your role as. And then as you kind of work on that, whenever you have spare time, as well as trying to learn the code base. So it will be slower because you have other responsibilities, or you will have other responsibilities. So I'm not worried about your pace.
Okay. Because I was worried, and I want to get this feedback from you. So on Fridays we will have regarding sprints, or also like one-on-one.
Let's kind of do sprints for now. I'll see what my Fridays look like. Yeah, if we do Fridays, let's go right after coffee. So like
First coffee or second coffee?
First coffee. So we'll go like 10:45 or 10:15 to 11.
Yeah. Okay.
On every second Friday, I'll book that
And would
in.
it be here, like,
Yeah.
or it's like here?
Here, yeah, I'll get the desk set up in here, and then we'll just meet in either this room or that room, wherever there's space. And then we'll kind of go through and we'll review it. That work?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect.
So it would be not on Mondays like we have today, but regular Fridays, and
Yeah.
we'll discuss
Yeah, and there'll be
sprints
menu
and
sprints,
also
what we can change.
and also the feedback, like
Yeah.
one-on-one, like
Sure.
any others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, perfect. So I'll book that meeting in now. Work for now.
Let me check. Right. Okay. Probably all from one side.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, thank you. Why it's not charging? Why it's not charging? I got another cable.
I gotta get the one in the other shop at my at-home chargers. The ones they give us the big blocks.
Yeah, I took it home.
Yeah, I take mine home too, but I like that it's all in one as opposed to taking three.
At home I have two places to work.
Yeah.
Because now my sister's gone with her family and I'm on charge of whole house. So I had two places like downstairs, like basement and in the main room. And now with this charger I have my old one in one place and another one. So you don't have, if you change places, you don't have to carry the whole cables yet. So one from the work and one from, I have two laptops like this one and my own, the same Max. But it works. Yeah, but it's old, 19, from 2019 on Intel.
Yeah.
Like slower, but the same cable, plug it,
Oh, yeah.
and it doesn't have this one. Yeah, the previous generation one. That's why if I take this home, so I can use it only for
This machine?
this machine. Yeah.